वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। ॐ वृन्दा वै तुलसी देव्यै प्रिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिप्रदे देवी सत्तवत्यै नमो नमः। भक्ताविहीना अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्ताश्च कामादितरङ्गमद्यै कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दं। भजामि राधां अरविन्दनेत्रां स्मरामि राधां मधुरस्मितास्यां वदामि राधां करुणभराद्रा ततो ममान्नास्ति गतिर्न कापि। हा देवी काकुभरगदगदयद्वाचा जाचनीपत्ते भुवि दण्डवदुर्भटार्तिम्। अस्य प्रसादमबधस्य जनस्य कृत्वा गन्धर्विके निजगणे गणनां विदेहि। अङ्गश्यामलिविछटामन्दिकृतेन्द्रीवरं जाड्डं जाचुगुरुरुचिषं पट्टम्बरस्य श्रिया। बिन्दारण्यनिवासनिधिलसद्धामदिदामोदरं राधास्कन्धनिवेशलोज्जलोभुजां ध्यायं स्तु दामोदरं। तवैवास्मि न जीवामि तया विना इति विज्ञाय ते राधे तं नयामि चरणान्तिके। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। First of all, offer my humble, respectful obeisances unto lotus feet of my Gurupad Padma, Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, and Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj. Simultaneously offer my humble, respectful Dandavat Pranam, lotus feet of Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtutara Satasya Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakha Siddhar Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and Bhakti Vigan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and all senior devotees, and all Vaishnava and Vaishnavis, and presented all of my respectful guests. So, according to English calendar, tomorrow we will celebrate the appearance day of Krishna, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan. That is called Janmashtami. But now some countries, they according to the time difference, so maybe some countries now also the Janmashtami, they also celebrating Janmashtami. Just I want to speak few words about Krishna Lila Katha, but I want to speak one main point. Krishna, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sang Bhagavan, and always he remains in Golok, Vrindavan Dham. And that aprakat Golok Vrindavan Dham, that is called full of bliss. For this regard, our Shastra explain Anandamaya Dham, that place is full of bliss. Vedanta Sutra also explain Anandamaya Abhyasat, Anandamaya Abhyasat, Anandamaya Abhyasat. Again and again you have to practice Anandamaya Bhagavan, who is the full of bliss, Anandamaya Bhagavan. And Lord, he performs sweet Leela in his transcendental world of Prakat, Golok, Vrindavan. Now our question is coming, why Lord descended from Golok Vrindavan to this material world, and this material world is called also full of distress and unhappiness. Dukkhalayam sassatam. In this material world full of distress and unhappiness. So now question is, so in this way, and our Shastra also explains why Lord descended from Golok Vrindavan to this material world, which is full of distress and unhappiness. For this regard, in our acharyas, and they also very nicely given many reasons. But here our Acharya Gurudev, he told two reasons. First, that is called primary reasons, that is called Mukhya Karan, primary reason, and another is called Gauna Karan, that is called the secondary reason. Now you also discuss about primary reason. Primary reason, first slokas very clearly explain in Srimad Bhagavatam. Sukadeva Goswami Pad told to Parikshit Maharaj, 10th canto, 33 chapter, verse number 36. Anugrahaya bhaktanam manusang dehamasritam bhajate tadrisa kida jasutva tatparu bhavit. Lord Krishna, he is called embodiment of magnificent and magnanimous. He is full of compassion. Lord is thinking, I am staying in Golok Vrindavan and performing sweet lila with my own eternal associates, Nitya Parikar. But conditional soul, Baddha Jivas, those who are staying in this material world and they are suffering many kinds of distress and unhappiness. And Krishna Phuli say jeev anadi bahirmukh atev mayatare day sangsaradi dukh. Conditional soul, they completely forget to Krishna. For this regard, they are now in this material world and suffering the three folds of Maya, Adnatik, Adi-daivik and Adi-bhautik. So Lord is thinking, if I manifest my Golok Vrindavan sweet lila in this Bhauma Vrindavan, or if they listen my sweet lila katha, then they will deliver from this material world and they will return back my abode Golok Vrindavan Dham. So in this verse very clearly explained, Lord, he performs his lila as a human being lila. So Vedanta Sutra also is Lokavattu lila kaivalam. Lord Krishna, he performs his lila, that is a human being lila, that is called Lokavattu lila kaivalam. That is called human being lila. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself told to Sanatana Goswami Pad, he Sanatan, listen, and Krishna sweet amorous pastimes. And Krishna jate khera sarvottam naralila naravapu tahara sarup gopavesh venukar navakisur natavar naralilar hoy anurup adday gyan tatta praje brajendra nandan Krishna saru vichar suno sanatan adday gam tatta praje brajendra nandan. Mahaprabhu told, hey Sanatan, Sanatana Goswami, listen, Krishna he is called Adday Gyan Paratatta. Adday means Nadayam iti Addayam. Nadayam iti Addayam. That means he is non-dual, he is one. But he performs his lila and manifests his many forms with his inconceivable potential because Achinta Shakti. And he has Achinta Shakti. Achinta means inconceivable potency. In his inconceivable potency, he performs sweet lila and manifests many forms, and he gives pleasure to his all devotees. So in this verse explains je bhajate tad kida ja srutva tatparo bhavet. Ja srutva tatparo bhavet means one who listen this katha and absorb Krishna's sweet amorous pastimes, he will be free from maya and attain to Lord. Here Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad and other Rishik Acharyas very clearly explain Ja Srutva Tatparo Bhavet. According to Sanskrit word, that is Bhavet means have to listen. Bhavet Sabde Vidhiling. Bhavet means here Vidhiling means you are giving order. Adesh. What order? Everybody have to listen Krishna's sweet pastimes. So Sukdev Goswami Pad told, who does not want to listen krishna-katha? Nibre tattarsai upagiyamanat bhavu sada sutra mano virama kauttama sloka gunanuvadat pumana virajit bina pasugnat. This verse, Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 1st chapter. Sloka number maybe 4, 5 or 4. You read this verse, Nibritta tarisai upagiyamanat bhavusudastutra manobhiramat kauttama sloka gunanuvadat pumana virajit bina pasugnat. Bina pasugnat means only the butcher. Butcher means those who are killing the animals. They are very hard-hearted. They are very cruel. Only these types of people, they don't want to listen Krishna Katha. Except butcher, everybody want to listen Krishna Katha. Even impartialist, those who want to merge in Brahma, even they listen Krishna Katha, they will give up the meditation of Brahma. So say Nibritta Tarsi Upagyam Bhavu Sadastotra Manobhiramat. Those who are suffering three folds of Maya, even they listen Krishna Katha, they will forget all the suffering of Maya. Sangsar Jala dur ho jaya. And if you listen Krishna Katha, all your sangsar jala, you are all the living entities, they are suffering three folds of Maya. If they listen Krishna Katha, they will be free from Maya. So here Sukdev Goswami Pad told to Parikshit Maharaj, the Krishna Katha is very sweet. Though Krishna's many incarnations, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Nisingha, Ram, Parshuram, Balram, many incarnations. But Bhajanandan Samsundar, who is the son of Nanda Maharaj, and he is called Dhir Lalit Nayak Krishna. So Dhir Lalit Nayak Krishna, his lila is very sweet and attractive. So here in this verse explain that everybody have to listen Krishna's sweet amorous pastimes. And another slok, our Jiva Goswami Pad, and also quoted from Padma Puranam. And Madbhakta vinonartha karomi vividha kriya. Madbhaktanang vinodartham karomi vividha kriya. Krishna says, I will perform sweet lila, give the pleasure of my devotee. And one is called devotee, another is called non-devotee. And so those who are devotee, Lord is give him mercy, that is called anugrahaya. And those who are non-devotee, Krishna also gives punishment. that is called nigraha. In Sanskrit word, first is called anugraha. Anugraha means giving mercy. That is Sanskrit word, that is called anugraha. Or anugraha opposite word, that is called nigraha. Nigraha means he gives punishment those who are against to Guru and Vaishnava and Bhagavan. And actually they are called demon. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says to Arjuna, Dau bhuto sargaloke osmin daiva asura eva cha Vishnu bhakta bhaved daiva asuris tad viparjaya. Krishna says, hey Arjuna, in this material world, the two categories of the human being. One is called Asur Prakriti. Asur Prakriti, some people, their nature and as like demon. And that is called Asura Prakriti. Or another that is called Devatas. Devatas, those who are Sattva Guna, and they also perform bhajan and sadhan. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Dau bhuto sargaloke osmin daiva asura eva cha Vishnu bhakta bhaved daiva asuris tad viparjaya. This sloka is in Padma Puran and also Srimad Bhagavatam, Gita. Gita slok and Padma Puran slok same. You have to learn this verse. Dau bhuto sargaloke osmin daiva asura eva cha Vishnu bhakta bhaved daiva asuris tad viparjaya. Because everything depends on their nature, prakriti, sabhav. And those who are daiva sabhav, mood of goodness, so they can perform bhajan sadhan to Lord Krishna. Or those who are mood of ignorance, tamasic sabhav, they are completely opposite. They are completely absorbed with lust, anger, enviousness, and that is called tamasic sabhav. Or sattik sabhav, mood of goodness, those who always absorb with krishna-katha, krishna-nam. And for the Bhaktivinoda Thakur sing, tama guna jabe, satta guna pabe, hoibe krishna dasa. Tama guna jabe, when all your mood of ignorance dispel from your heart, then you will become the devotee of Lord. So sadhak first to give up all his tamasic bhav, mood of ignorance, should give up. Then slowly, sattva-gun, mood of goodness will come. So now coming in this way, here in this sloka, the purport, very explained, Mad bhaktanam vinodartha karomi vividha kriya. Krishna says, giving the pleasure of my pure devotee, I perform sweet lila. Which lila I always perform in Golok Vrindavan, and same lila I will manifest in this Bhauma Vrindavan, Bhauma Jagat, and with my Yogamaya. Because Lord performs all his lila with his Yogamaya. Naham prakasho sarvasya Yogamaya samabritam. Naham prakasa sarvasya. Krishna says, I will not manifest my form everywhere. And I always cover myself with my Yogamaya. Those devotees completely surrender to me, then the causeless mercy of my Yogamaya, they can see my beautiful form, beautiful lila. So saying, Maham prakasho sarvasya Yogamaya samabrita. At Srimad Bhagavatam, in the first look of Rasa-lila Katha, 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 29th chapter, first look. First look. Bhagavan opeta ratri sarada utfulla mallika रंतु मनश्चक्रे योगमायामुपाश्रितम्. And Srila Sukadeva Goswami Pad told to Parikshit Maharaj, hey Maharaj Parikshit, Krishna performs sweet lila, aroma sweet lila with the gopis and with his yogamaya. So saying, now Bhagavan opi taratri sarada utful Bhagavan opis. Bhagavan opi taratri sarada utful mallika Viksharantu manaschakre yogamaya upasitam. Yogamaya upasitam. That means Krishna, he performs his sweet amorous pastimes with his yogamaya, not mahamaya. Conditional soul, they completely elucidated by mahamaya. But Bhagavan, he performs his lila with his yogamaya. So for this regard, Krishna says, Janma karma cha me ditbang jo vetti tatta takta dehang punarjanmana vidyati. Janma karma cha me dibbam. My janma, my birth, karma, my activity. Because dibba means transcendental alaukik. One who realizes my these types of activities, transcendental activities, and after his death, he will attain my abode, my dham. My dham is transcendental. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Jadgatva no nivartante tad-dhamam paramam mamaha. One who attains my transcendental abode, aprakita Guru Vrindavan dham, again he will not fall down. So saying, Jadgatva no nivartante tad-dhamam paramam mama. That means Krishna dham, Golok Vrindavan dham, that is eternal and transcendental. So now coming in this way, this is mad bhaktanam vrindartha karomi vividha lila. Even in this material world, those sadhak performing bhajan sadhan many thousand years, and they are feeling separation from Krishna, day and night, and crying for Krishna. Now Krishna is thinking, I have to give darshan to them. I have to manifest my sweet lila in front of them. So here also see madhbhakta vinodartha karomi vividha kriya. Because same lila is going on Golok Vrindavan, and Krishna, same lila, he manifests in this material world with his yoga maya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu jive daya kore saparshadasya dham sah avatari. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur sang this song, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu jive daya kore. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he manifests Shatadip Lila in this Bhauma Navadip. Why? Because giving pleasure to all the living entities, giving mercy to all the living entities. And he descended all his lila, all his parikar, all his dham with his yogamaya. So for this regard, in this Bengali verse, explain, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu jive daya kori. Jive daya kori, that means Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is called the embodiment of munificent and magnanimous, and he giving mercy to all the living entities. And if anybody listen Mahaprabhu's lila katha or Mahaprabhu and sweet pastimes, and then automatically he will free from all his anarthas and finally attain to Navadip Dham, Aprakita Navadip Dham. But here also another also our Goswamis explain why Krishna descended from Golok Vrindavan Dham to in this material world. This is Chaitanya Charitamrita Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explain, Vaikuntadi nahi je je lila ra prachar, seja lila 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 korte jate hoy mor chamatkar. Golok Vrindavan Dham. Their Lila is unique and unique and unparalleled. Even that Lila is not manifest in Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura. What you say in this material world. So here the Krishnadas Kaviraj very clearly explained, Vaikuntha De, Vaikuntha Adi, Vaikuntha De. And Vaikuntha De nahi hoy je Lilar Prachar, sese Lilar korite jate more hoy chamatkar. And but which Lila is not Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura? That things are very clearly explained. That is called Vraj, Vraj Prem Katha, not in there. Vraj-lila is not there. Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura, Krishna, all Lila, that is called the Oisarjamayi Lila, opulence Lila. Or Golok Vrindavan, that Lila is called sweetness, Madhurya Lila. And especially Golok Vrindavan, Krishna manifest Vraj Parakya Premaras. That is called and sweet and Vraj Paramur Lila. This Vraj Paramur Lila not manifest in Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura. Only Golok Vrindavan. Or in Golok Vrindavan only in the heart of the gopis. And so saying here this Mo vishayi gopigane rupavati bhave jogmaya koribek apana prabhave Chaitanya Charitamritam. And Krishna says, gopis, they absorb with me as like their upapati. That is called paramur mood in there. Lover and beloved mood in there. So, and Jogmaya, she arranges everything. Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura, no paramur mood, no upapati bhav. Because all the devotees of Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka and Mathura, they think Krishna, but Lord, He is the Supreme. For this regard, they are afraid. So for this regard, not possible paramur lila manifest in there. But in Golok Vrindavan, the devotees of Golok Vrindavan, they make friendship with Krishna as like their family member. That is called Lokik Sadbandhuvat Priti. Golok Vrindavan only. Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura, their prem, that is called Oisarja Mishrita Prem. Their prem towards Krishna mixed with opulence. For the opulence, all the devotees of Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka, they think he is Bhagavan, Bhagavat Buddhi. But Golok Vrindavan, they are never thinking. And Krishna is Bhagavan. And 1,000 times Krishna manifests his supremacy, Bhagavatta. But Vrajavasis, they don't believe Krishna is Bhagavan. Dekhile Oisharja, Namane Oisharja. Even the Vrajavasis, they saw Krishna's many opulence, Oisharja. But they don't believe Krishna is Bhagavan. Krishna lifted Giriraj Govardhan 7 days, 7 nights in his left hand, small finger. And this is called so. Beyond human being lila, Oti Manav lila. Oti Manav lila. Oti Manav lila. Beyond human being lila. Human being can't to lift a Giriraj Govardhan. And 21 kilometer Giriraj Govardhan, Krishna lifted 7 days, 7 nights. So this is called Oti Manav lila. Beyond of human being. Vrajavasi, they saw, direct, they saw. But they don't believe Krishna is Bhagavan. Why? Actually, in their heart, one impression, sanskar. At the time of name giving ceremony, Namkaran sanskar, Gargacharya, he told to Nanda Jasoda, Hey Nanda Jasoda, Narayana Samagunai, your son Krishna has the same qualities of Narayan. Or another way explain all the Narayan qualification in the heart of your son. And your son will be perform many lila, many activities and by the mercy of Narayan. So for this regard, Vrajavasis, they are thinking Krishna performs all these lila or activities. This is the causeless mercy of Narayan. Narayan possesses his body. For this regard, Krishna lifted Giriraj Govardhan. This is the conception of Vrajavasis. And they saw Krishna dance on the 100 hoods of Kalyanag. But they don't believe Krishna is Bhagavan. Because they only in their heart impression, one impression, sanskar, that is called the Narayan is doing everything. These things. So for this regard, explain in this way, the Vrajavasis, they make friendship with Krishna as like their family member. That is Sanskrit word, that is called Lokik Sadbandhuvat Priti. And Dasa Sakha Vatsalla Arya Singar Chari Prem Chaturvidha Bhakti Adhar. Here Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained. And Dasa Sakha Vatsalla and Singaras. Singaras means that is conjugal mood. And these 4 types of mood, and all the devotees, they are called the shelter of divine love. That is called Asray Vigraha. Or Krishna, he is called Vishayi Vigraha. Vishayi Vigraha means he is called the object of the divine love. According our Rasa Shastra, 2 things. One is called Vishayi, another is called Asray. Vishayi means the object of divine love, or Asray means shelter of divine love. All the devotees, they are called Asray Vigraha. And Subal, Sridham, Nanda, Jasoda, Gopis, Radha, Lalita, Vishakha, all they are called shelter of divine love, Asray Vigraha. Or only Krishna is called Vishayi Vigraha, object of divine love. Object of divine love, he is called Supreme Enjoyer. And again Bengali verse explain. And what is Krishna is doing? Akela Purush Krishna Arsa Vritta Jare Joiche Nachai Toiche Kare Nritta. Means Akela Purush. Purush means that is called he is the supreme enjoyer. Or Prakriti. Prakriti means that is called enjoyee. In Sanskrit 2 words, Vishayi and Asray. Bhokta and Bhogga. And enjoyer and enjoyee. Only Krishna, he is called the supreme enjoyer. And even Srimati Radhika, she is called also enjoyee. But sometimes Rasa-vichar, according to the conception of Ras, that time some opposite way coming. That is called Prema Vaiparita Dasa. And that is Prem, when love is more and more condensed, and that time also what is coming? That is called Ghurnavarta. And whirlpool. And that time, and Asray, he can Vishayi, or Vishayi, he will become Asray. This is very high level katha, that is not everybody can understand. So now coming in this way, every rasa, Krishna is called Vishayi Vigraha. Or except Krishna, all his devotees, they are called Ashraya Vigraha. Akhila Rasamrita Sindhu Pasimata Ruchiruddha Taraka Pali Kalita Sama Lalito Radha Prayano Vihur Jayati. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu invocation slok. He composed these verse. And Krishna, he is called the embodiment of rasas, ashraya and vigraha. Ashraya and vishayi, both. Akhila Rasamrita Sindhu Pasimrita Rujuddha Taraka Pali Kalita Sama Lalito Radha Priyana Vidhur Jayati. Krishna, he is called Rasa Samudra. He is called the ocean of Rasa. As like all the rivers meet in ocean. And in the same way, all kinds of rasas manifested from Krishna and again also enter in Krishna. Just to give an example, all the rivers coming out from ocean and again all the water of the ocean, a river again enter in the ocean. In the same way, Vedanta Upanishad also explaining Rasa-lila Jeva Labdharnandi Bhavati. Krishna is called the embodiment of rasa. And all the rasas. 5 primary rasa, Santa, Dasa, Sakha, Vatsalya and Madhurya. That is called Mukha rasa. Primary ras, Santa, Dasa, Sakha, Vatsalya and Madhurya. Are 7 secondary ras, Hasya, Adbhut, Veer, Vibhatsa, Korun, Bhayanak, etc. in this way. But in prominent Vraj, 3 types of ras is there. That is called Sakha, friendship mood, Vatsalya mood, parental mood, and that is called the Santada Madhurya ras, that is called Singar ras, conjugal mode. And this Singar ras also 2. One is called Poti, what is called Sakya, and another is called Parakya. Sakya means that is called wife and husband relationship, that is called Sakya. Or Parakya, lover and beloved mode, that is called Parakya Bhav. But in Vraj, in the heart of Vraj Gopis, there are always only one mood, that is called Parakya Bhav. Vraj bina nahi annatra prachar. Only this Vrindavan, Golok Vrindavan, in the heart of Vraj Gopis, Paravur mood, not in Ajodhya, Dwaraka, Mathura and other place. Only in the heart of Vraj Gopis. This is called the Paramur mood. So now coming in this way, again also our Acharyas explain in Vrindavan, Golok Vrindavan, they serve to Krishna with their love and affection. But their prem also again divided into, one is called Sambandha-atmika, remember, one is called Sambandha-atmika, or another is called Kamatmika. That means they serve to Krishna with their relationship. As like Nanda, Jasoda, Subal, Siddham, they serve to Krishna with their relationship. Sambandha. And Subal, Siddham, they serve to Krishna with their Sakha Sambandha. And friendship mood. Nanda, Jasoda, they serve to Krishna with their parental mood. That is called Vatsalya Sambandha. So that prem is called Sambandha Atmika. Or another gopis, they serve to Krishna, that is called Kamatmika. What did he say? Kama Atmika, Kamatmika. But here Kam means not material lust. Kam means Premaiva Goparamanang Kamaiva Mittavi Dhyate. Our Shastra says gopis, lust, that is called transcendental divine love. So Premaiva Goparamanang Kamaiva Mittavi Dhyate. Gopis, transcendental lust, that is called transcendental divine love. This now coming again, this kamatmika bhakti again also two types. One is called Sambhoga-iccha-mayi, or another is called tad-tad-bhava-iccha-mayi. Sambhoga-iccha-mayi, that means Lalita, Vishakha, sometimes they independently meet with Krishna and perform sweet lila with Krishna. So for this regard, that is called Sambhoga-iccha-mayi. And those who are manjari, their love and affection one pointed with Krishna. So for this regard, there is called tad-tad-bhava-iccha-mayi. Tad-tad-bhava-iccha-mayi. That means they only one pointed with Srimati Radhika. That is called Radhaika Nishtha. They are a Nishtha, steadiness, one pointed with Srimati Radhika. Understand these things. So for this regard, Srimati Radhika's all mood automatically are and manifested but reflected in the heart of the manjaris. So for our Acharyas explained in this way, Srimati Radhika 5 types of Sakhis, girlfriends. Sakhi, Nitya Sakhi, Prana Sakhi, Preshta Sakhi, Priya Sakhi, or Prana Preshta Sakhi. Nitya Sakhi and Prana Sakhi, that is called manjaris. Because they have bhavallas roti towards. So for this regard, they are called manjari bhav. Maybe later we also discuss what is the meaning of manjaris. General people are thinking manjari means small gopis, they are called manjari. Actually, this is not true. Rupa manjari, roti manjari, they are no small baby. Manjari means is what? The bhavallas roti they are. Later will be discussed. So now coming in this way, you have Vrajavasis, they have love and affection with Krishna. These types of lila, Krishna manifest in this Bhoma Vrindavan. And these kathas, if they will listen, then they will be delivered from this material world and attain to Golok Vrindavan. And especially Singa Rasa-katha. Ate madhur ras kohitar naam sakya parakya rupe drividha sangstan parakya bhavevati rasara ullas braj vina ihar annatra nahi vas. Chaitanya Chaitamritam, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Braj parakya bhav. Braj paramur mood. Only in Vrindavan. And this so much stimulates the heart of Vrajavasis. So much stimulation coming. Their heart is very overjoyed. Vrajavadhu gane rei bhav niravadhi tar madhye radhar bhavero abodhi. All Vrajagopis, they completely intoxicated with Krishna's divine leelas. But Srimati Radhika's mood is what? Topmost. Because if you want to know Srimati Radhika, actually Srimati Radha Tattva Srimati Radhika, she is called the embodiment of, that is called madanakya-mahabhava. But if you want to know madanakya-mahabhava, you have to learn many things. Shraddha, sadhusanga, bhajanakriya, anartha nivritti, nishtha, ruchi, asakti, bhav, prem. Then premas also different stages. Sneha, man, pranay, rag, anurag, bhav, mahabhav, rudha, adhirudha, mohan, modan, and madanakya-mahabhava. So Srimati Radhika, she is called the embodiment of madanakya-mahabhava. This madanakya-mahabhava only monopoly in the heart of Srimati Radhika, even not in the heart of Lalita Vishakha. What you will say to others. So here Krishnadas Kaviraj very clearly explained, Vrajavadhu gane rei bhav niravadhi tar madhye radhar bhavero abodhi. Abodhi means unique and unparalleled, and that is called last limit of divine love. And prema sarvattam sivan. You cannot imagine What kinds of prem in the heart of Srimati Radhika? Milan, viraha, viraha, milan. Meeting, separation, separation and meeting. So now come the Sadhani sar prem, premer sar bhav, bhaver parakashta nam mahabhav, mahabhav sarupini Radha Thakurani, sarva guna khani Krishna, kanta siromani. तैरोवर मध्ये राधिका सर्वाधिका महाभाव स्वरूपोयं गुणैरति बरीयसी. And Ujjal Nirmani, Srila Rupa Goswami Pad composed these verbs. Tayoro Ubhayor Madhye Radhika Sarvadhika. One is called Sapaksha, another is called Tadasapaksha. Actual 4 types of groups are there. Sapaksha, Vipaksha, Tadasapaksha and Suhid Paksha. But here is a Sapaksha, that is called Srimati Radhika. Or Vipaksha, opposite party, that is Chandravali. Because here usually is Toiro Ubhayor Madhye, according to parties. Sapaksha and Vipaksha, opposite party, Chandravali. But Srimati Radhika, she is topmost. So Mahabhav Sarupoyang Gunairati Bariyoshi. All kinds of qualifications Srimati Radhika did. Unique and unparalleled. You cannot compare Srimati Radhika's any gunas, qualities, with others, any gopis. So these types of Lila Krishna manifest from Golok Vrindavan in this material world. And especially Krishna established Radha Prem Saddha Siromani, Chaitanya Charitamritam. And if Krishna would not manifest this Lila in Golok Vrindavan, from Golok Vrindavan, no one can understand the Radha Prema is topmost. How people will understand. And especially in Srimad Bhagavat and our Goswami's Grantha explain Srimati Radhika's Prem is the unique and unparalleled. And for this regard, millions gopis, they were in Ras dance. But when Srimati Radhika did man and left Ras dance, Radhika Vihane Bhangiloji Ras. Radhika Vihane, only Srimati Radhika, she was not in the Ras dance. And then Krishna Ras completely stopped. And among of all the gopis, among of the gopis, and Krishna, he was chasing behind Srimati Radhika and how to pacify her man. So in this way proved Radha Prem Saddha Siromani. Srimati Radhika Prem, that is called the crowns and jewels of all the Prem. So in this way Krishna performs sweet Lila, especially Rasa-lila. And already I told, Rasa-lila not in Vaikuntha, Ajodhya, Dwaraka and Mathura. Only Golok Vrindavan. Or Golok Vrindavan also, that is called transcendental parabur mood. And without transcendental parabur mood, and Rasa-lila can't to manifest. And parabur mood, aprakita, parakya bhav, 4 things also there. And understand? 4 things. There are bammata. Gopis, especially gopis in their heart, left wings mood. That is called bammata. And in their heart. And prachanna kamukata. In their heart, and transcendental lust. That is also already covered. No one can understand. So, prachanna kamukata, bammata, nivaranata. Not, they can't be easy to meet with Krishna also. And kabhu mile, kabhu na mile, jai doi vere ghatan. And but Jogmaya, she arranges these things. Sometimes they meet with Krishna, sometimes not. Understand? These types of this. So for this regard, explain a bammata, nivaranata, prachanna kamukata, or another. Just I forget again. Sudur, Sudurlabha. Very rare, this thing is. Sure. So, in this way, and our acharyas explain why Krishna descended from all his lila in Golok, from Golok Vrindavan to material world. This is the primary reason. Now we are going to secondary reason, Gauna Karan. First, that's just time is over. That is called Bhubhar Haran. Bhubhar Haran means the demon contaminated the Prithvi Lok with their sinful activities. Prithvi cannot tolerate the sinful activities of demon. And for this regard, Krishna, he comes from Golok Vrindavan and he destroyed all the demons. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Paritranam sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge jada jada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharatam abuttanaya adharmasya tadatmanam srijamaham. Bhagavad Gita. And when the demon, they disturb the bhaktas and also contaminated Prithvi Lok with their sinful activities. Then Krishna, he comes and he kills the demon and established varnashram dharma. Paritranam sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. Because demon, they destroy the varnashram dharma. The demon, they don't want follow the varnashram dharma. Mainly these things also. But Krishna, he having chastisement or punishment the demon, or he kills the demon and reestablishes varnashram dharma. This is so paritranam sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapana. Dharma means varnashram dharma. He established varnashram dharma. Paritranam sadhunam. Sadhus, they are feeling separation from Lord. Day and night crying, where Lord will give darshan. So Lord, he appears in this Bhauma Vrindavan and giving darshan to them. Also many reasons. And especially Prishni Sutapa in the beginning of the creation. Prishni and Sutapa, they perform hard austerities to Lord Vishnu, Chaturbhuj, Narayan. Narayan asked, Narayan told, hey, Prishni Sutapa, I am very happy with your austerities, ask any benediction. That time Prishni, Sutapa, they told, oh my Lord, you very happy with us, they give one son as like you. Then Lord Narayan told, as like me, it is impossible. Because I am unique and unparalleled. So how possible I will give one son as like me? As like me is impossible. But I am very happy with your heart austerities. So I will be 3 births of your son. And every birth I will remind to you. So in Satta Yugas, Lord, he appears and Prishni's son, and that is called Prishni Garbha. Satta Yugas. Then same Prishni Sutapa, they appeared in Sargaloka, that is called Kassap Aditi. That time Vaman Dev appeared. Or now in Dapar Yug, same Prishni Sutapa appeared in the form of Devaki and Vasudev. Then Krishna appeared in the jail of Kamsa and told, hey Devaki, Vasudev, look, I am your same son. And or you are same Prishni Sutapa, in this way. And another also lila, and 2 devotees couple, that is called Dron and Dhara. Dron means mountain, Dhara means Prithvi. Dron and Dhara, they also perform hard austerity to Brahmaji, Chaturmukh Brahma, 4-headed Brahma. thousand years they performed hard austerities. Then Brahmaji appeared and Brahmaji told Drona and Dhara, I am very happy with your austerities. You asked in benediction. That time Drona and Dhara, they prayed to Lord Brahma, hey Brahmaji, give this benediction, our Vatsala-bhava towards Krishna. They did not ask son, just they asked Vatsala-bhava, parental mode. Then Brahmaji, he granted. Brahmaji, emamastu, I grant. So here Shastra also saying, Nakalu gopika nandano bhavan akhila dehinam rantaratmadrik vikhana sarthito vissaguptaye sakhe udiyavan sattatangkule. Gopi Gita. And Gopis also recited this verse, Hey Krishna, you appeared in this material world. Why? Because Brahmaji, Bhikhan mane Brahmaji. Brahmaji, he gave benediction to Drona and Dhara. So same Drona Dhara appeared in the form of Nanda and Jashoda. Actually, our Goswamis actually explain, Nanda, Jashoda, they are eternal, Nitya, parents of Krishna. When Krishna manifests from Golok Vrindavan in this material world, Nanda Jashoda is coming. And Krishna's desires by Yogamaya, she arranged, then Drona and Dhara entered in the body of Nanda and Jashoda. In this way, Drona and Dhara, they relished Vatsala Prem towards Krishna. This is our Tattva Siddhanta. So explain this way, and Drona Katha, and also many demons, and they also got cards from different sadhu, rishi, munis, and for this Krishna, I think I have to keep the cards of muni rishis. For this regard, Krishna, he also came, later we also discuss, and another also, and what is called, in Treta Yuga Ramchandra, this is very important, Ram-lila. And when Ramchandra, he was in exile, Vanavas, and that time, and in Dandakaranya, the forest of Dandakaranya, when Ramchandra came, that all the rishi munis, thousand years, they performed hard austerities and chanted Gopal mantra. When they saw Ramchandra, there was so much stimulation, uddipana coming in their heart about Krishna. And all rishi munis, they were chasing behind to Ramchandra. But Ramchandra told, Hey rishi munis, I realize your heart, but in this my Ram-lila, I can't accept you as my consort. Because in my Ram-lila, I already took bhav, eka patni vratadhari. In my Ram-lila, I will accept only one consort, Sita Devi. But I realize your heart, because Ramchandra is called Bancha Kalpataru. Bancha Kalpataru, if any desire will come, that tree will give, fulfill all your desires. So Bhagavan is called Bancha Kalpataru. Bhagavan Ramchandra told, according to my Yogamaya, all you will take birth in Vraj, Vrindavan. And after my Ram-lila, I will appear in Vraj in the form of Krishna. And my Yogamaya, all you will take birth in the womb of gopis, then you will become gopi, and you will associate with my eternal associators, Radha, Lalita, Vishakha. Then your gopi bhav will manifest in your heart. Then I will accept you as my consort, and all you enter in my Rasa-lila. So by the causeless mercy of Bhagavan Ramchandra, that Muni rishis come in the Rasa-lila. That gopi is called Munichari, Rishi Chori, and even Shrutis, Ved, Upanishad, they also perform hard austerities. By the causeless mercy of Lord, they also became gopis. So now even Janakpuri ladies, when Ramchandra entered in Janakpuri at the time of marriage ceremony, that time all the young girls of Janakpuri, when they saw Lord Ramchandra, and they are thinking, oh, I will marry with Ramchandra. But Ramchandra that time also told to them, in my Ram-lila, I will only accept only Sita. But or I will accept you in my Krishna-lila, and that time all you will become gopi, that I will accept you. So all the Janakpuri's Kanna, they also took birth in Vrindavan, in the womb of the gopis. Another also Lila Katha, when Bhagavan Ramchandra, he performed what is called Jagna, fire sacrifice, and every year he also performed fire sacrifice. But without Sita, how possible fire sacrifice? So Ramchandra, he made Sarna Sita, golden Sita, and with golden Sita, and he also performed fire sacrifice. Every year, 1100,000 Garlag Ramchandra, he performed Jagna. So all the Sitas, golden Sita, they also asked to Ramchandra, what will do now? You have to accept as your consort. That Ramchandra told, okay, all you take birth in Vraj and in the form of gopis, I will accept you. That also Sarna Sita, they appeared in Vraj in the form of gopis. They also entered in Ras dance. So many Lila Kathaji is there. So maybe tomorrow and slowly will be discussed this Katha, how Krishna is merciful and wonderful, and he gave shelter to all devotees. Now time is over, so maybe tomorrow we will discuss. Why Krishna descended from Guru Vrindavan to in this material world. So I explain primary reason and another secondary reason, and also what is Katha, and Putana, and another Putana Mokshan Lila Katha, and another Bali Maharaj Katha also there. Later will be discussed. Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bolo Govinda Bala Hari Gopala Bolo Govinda Bala Hari Gopala Bolo Mero Radha Ramana Giridhari Giridhari Sam Bano Ari Mero Radha Ramana Giridhari Giridhari Sam Bano Ari Bhalo Radhe 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 Jai 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 Shri Radhe 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 Ro Mai Taroto Radha Radha Nam Sakhi Tori Galiyon Mein Mai Taroto Radha Radha Nam Sakhi Tori Galiyon Mein मैं तो आयो वृंदावन धाम मैं तो आयो वृंदावन धाम सखी तेरी चरणों में मैं तो आयो वृंदावन धाम सखी तेरी चरण में ओ मैं तो रोटो राधा राधा नाम सखी तेरी गलियों में मैं तो रोटो राधा राधा नाम सखी तेरी गलियों में बोलो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे। ओके, थैंक यू। जय श्री राधे, हरि बोल। हाँ जी, हरे कृष्ण।